Hollywood Unmasked presents the real story of the rugged giant who became a television icon and the truth behind his most controversial relationship. Chuck Connors was a wonderful guy to work with. He had a great sense of humor, but he always told me. He would give me advice all the time. For decades, Hollywood fans wondered what really happened behind the cameras of one of TV's most legendary westerns, because one rumor always refused to die, that Chuck Connors utterly hated his young co-star, Johnny Crawford. People tried to fill the silence with their own theories, whispering that Chuck was a bad influence on the 12-year-old boy, using foul language and creating a tension no one could ignore. Today, we finally uncover the truth behind that long-standing suspicion. What started it, why it lasted, and what really happened when the cameras weren't rolling. This is the part of their story that the world was never told until now. Chuck Connors was born Kevin Joseph Connors on April 10, 1921, in Brooklyn. The son of Irish immigrants, he grew up in a tight-knit Catholic home, serving as an altar boy and dreaming of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Blessed with a towering 6 feet 5 inches frame and natural athleticism, he earned the nickname Chuck from his booming call on the baseball field. "Chuck it to me, baby!" After serving in the Army during World War II, training soldiers in tank warfare, he became a rare two-sport professional. He helped the Rochester Royals win an NBL championship, played for the Boston Celtics, becoming the first NBA player to ever shatter a backboard, and eventually fulfilled his dream of playing Major League Baseball for both the Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. His path to Hollywood began almost by accident when an MGM casting director spotted him on the baseball diamond. By 1958, after a standout performance in Disney's Old Yeller, he beat out dozens of contenders to play Mark McCain in The Rifleman. The show was a massive hit, but it was the chemistry between the widowed rancher and his son, Mark, that anchored the series. For 168 episodes, audiences saw a perfect father-son bond. But behind the scenes, the reality was much more complicated. Connors brought a locker room energy to the set. He was loud, he swore, and he was a relentless prankster. To a 12-year-old Johnny Crawford, this 200-pound athlete with a voice like thunder was at first absolutely terrifying. The rumors of hatred often stemmed from Chuck's unique style of mentorship. He believed in stripping away the pampering typical of child stars, pushing Johnny to grow a thick skin for the harsh reality of show business. He would hide Johnny's script pages, switch out his wardrobe, or roughhouse to teach him how to stand tall. To outsiders, it looked like a man bullying a child. To Chuck, it was character building. Crawford later admitted he never knew what to expect each morning. But as he grew older, he realized that beneath the bark and bluster, Chuck was trying to shape him into someone who could survive the industry. As the years passed, the hatred narrative was fueled by the internet and TikTok creators who cherry-picked old interviews where Johnny mentioned being scared of Chuck. But they ignored the context. The two maintained a deep, lifelong bond. When Chuck was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1984, Johnny was right there by his side. They shared a love of baseball and a mutual respect that lasted until Chuck's death from lung cancer in 1992. Johnny repeatedly called Chuck his hero, acknowledging that while his methods were imperfect, they came from a place of genuine care. Chuck Connors' legacy is defined by that rare mix of grit and grace. He was a man who excelled in 2 professional sports before ever picking up his iconic Winchester rifle, and he remains one of the last true icons of the American frontier. He didn't just play a hero, he lived a life of conviction. From his political activism to his charity golf tournaments for children. He was a force of nature who taught a young boy how to be a man, even if he had to knock him off his feet once or twice to do it. Thank you for watching Hollywood Unmasked. Chuck Connors proved that a true father figure isn't always gentle, but they're always there when it counts. Which episode of The Rifleman is your absolute favorite? Share your memories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this look behind the curtain of a Western legend, hit the like button and subscribe for more untold stories of the icons who shaped our world. We'll see you in the next one.